Hey guys, welcome back. This is Cam. In today's video, I want to discuss about Cymbidium backbulb. How do you propagate if you only have one bulb for Cymbidium? Now, oftentimes when you repot your Cymbidium, especially when you divide it, some of the bulb will just drop out naturally, and there's only one or two bulbs together, and you don't know what to do with them. And they don't have any roots and there's no leaves. So today I want to talk about these issues. If you are running into the same issues, great news is that you can actually propagate these back bulbs by just placing them in a container like you see here. Now let me take you a closer look on how I did it so that you can learn and do it yourself as well. I have here about 5 different bulbs that during repotting process, they just fall off or they don't belong to any of the clumps. This one, it's already have a new growth. Hopefully you can see the new growth right here. How do I propagate this one? This one, I just dump it into my live moss pile and just let it sit there. Just put on top, let it sit there. Didn't even water them. Maybe spray them every once in a while when I spray my moss. About 3-4 weeks later, I have a new growth. All right, so that's how I did it. This one goes a little faster because the bulb is still super green and plump. If you have bulbs like this style, it's gonna take a little longer to propagate, but don't worry, you can still propagate them. You don't need to place them into moss if you don't have moss. You can actually pot it up to the same media that you would pot your Cymbidium. If you have a coarse bark, of course you're gonna water more often. And if you have a medium-sized bark like this one or smaller sized bark, you water when it dries. All I did was tuck it in and just let it sit on top like that. If you want to stake it, you can stake it, but I'm okay with this sitting like this. It doesn't really wobble because I have it in my greenhouse, and I only spray them when I water them. I don't really flush them down. I have here another bulb. Now I'm going to take this out of the pot and I'll show you. I see some new growth already. You see here, right here, this is a new growth. And this also pushing out new growth. I mean, I have 2 new bulbs coming out, okay, for one back bulb, which is exciting. If you have back bulb like this, don't throw it out. If it's still hard, okay, when you press it, even though it's a little bit of a dark color, it's okay. It will survive. It can actually propagate itself. Now, this one also considered back bulb because when I divide it, this bulb is shriveled up. It's still a little hard, but it does have a new growth. So I let it grow right here. This new grow right here and right now is producing some new roots. Hopefully you can see it. New roots has coming out. If you have something like this, don't worry. Pot it up. Don't pot it into a bigger pot. Pot in a smaller pot. Once the roots start to grow, you can put it in a bigger pot. And this is what I did. I just put it in a smaller pot because it doesn't need a lot of water. It just needs enough moisture. Hopefully you guys can see it. That's a new grow here. Let me see if you guys can see it. Hopefully you guys can see the root right here. That is the root right here. So I have roots already growing in this one. It should be growing very fast now once it started to have roots. Cymbidiums, they can grow really quick once they have root system established. I have here same thing, back bulb, 2 eyes about to open up. This one is already open up. You can see. This one is getting bigger. So this bulb right here, I expect 2 new growth, possibly 3. There's one on top here. That's just exciting when you have back bulb. What did I do with them? Well, I just put them into bark. Smaller container, put them in bark. If you have multiple bulbs like this, you can just put them together in a pot in the same media. Just water them regularly. don't worry about it. They will send out new growth. The question is, how long does it take for backbulb to bloom? To be honest, you will not see them blooming anytime soon. Maybe in 2-3 years, they'll bloom for you. That's how long it takes for backbulbs to actually start sending out flower spike. Is it worth the wait? Well, honestly, I don't throw away any of the live orchids that I see. Any new king bulb or whatnot, if it's still green and firm, I will try to at least give it a chance to grow. It'll be rewarding to see. You see how this backbulb right here, I have one node, one eye here, one here. Hopefully it will make it. Okay, one here, one on top here. There's also one here that could actually send a new growth. So it is exciting to do backbulb propagations. Now I know a lot of you guys gonna say 2-3 years is a long time to wait. Why don't I just keep the big division that I have? It's fine too. If you just want to do division only and you don't need the bulb, why do I do backbulb propagations? Well, once the plants start to establish, I can actually share with my friends and family. Now, this past weekend, I have relatives that come to visit me. They took some of my plants because they say, "Well, Cam, your plants looks healthy, and can I take some?" Well, I chose some of the division and just gave it to them because I don't want to give them back bulb. Not like this. Okay, you want to let it grow. Once it grows about 2-3 bulbs, you can give it to your friends and family, and they're gonna enjoy once the plants just setting out spike for them, or you can enjoy yourself. So there's no special method. Just pot it up to your regular potting media, or if you want, you can just lay it on top of the rack or whatnot, and just spray water daily. That will grow. Back bulb can take a long time for you to see a new growth, maybe 4 weeks or more. Okay, this I put it in about 3 to 4 weeks already, and that's how I see now. I see nodes coming out, which is exciting. Now I will do an update once these back bulb, finally grow like maybe to this size or maybe bigger. Okay, so hopefully you guys learned something today. Hopefully now you can do back bulb propagation yourself, and don't be afraid to give it a try. Okay, guys, thanks for coming. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button, and also hit the like button, and don't forget to hit the bell notification button so that you don't miss any video that I'll be uploading. All right, guys, thanks for coming. We'll see you next time.